If you guys do not know the lore, then you are about to.
Mortal Kombat has always been and always will be. For millennia, the forces of good and evil have been locked in eternal battle over
This is
the control
HD,
of
by the way.
Earthrealm. Some seek to use the tournament to destroy all that is good. Others seek vengeance, power, or eternal life. Time after time, each individual threat has been vanquished, and Earthrealm has enjoyed relative peace for many years. But there is concern that Earth is once again in peril. And this time, the threat of evil has two faces. It is now known that the sorcerer Quan Chi has escaped from the Netherrealm.
This probably was the first time I really ever understood who Quan Chi was. Well, I was just really young when the original games came out, but I still remember the first day I saw
Quan Chi
this.
has unlocked the secret of the ancient runestone, discovered the ancient undefeatable army of the long-forgotten Dragon King, and most disturbing of all, formed an alliance with one of our deadliest enemies, Shang Tsung. With their combined strength, they plotted to overpower the only two beings who could prevent their total domination of the two realms. The first was the Emperor of Outworld,
Why does it look so bad? It looks so bad.
Shao Kahn. In a false show of allegiance, they sprung their attack. They then
And they really did that to Shao Kahn.
traveled to Earthrealm by way of a mystical portal known only to sorcerers and deities. There, they confronted Earth's mightiest warrior and champion of Mortal Kombat, Liu Kang.
I was a huge Liu Kang fan.
It has been Shang Tsung's desire to consume the soul of Earthrealm's greatest warrior.
I'm literally watching this and I'm like, dude, there's no way Shang Tsung is beating this guy right now. And then, of course, this guy wants to come behind him.
With Quan Chi's assistance, he achieved this goal.
I hated this. I hated this so much. I watched the intro plenty of times over and over again, but I still hated it. I don't know why they decided to do this.
Liu Kang is dead. They have since returned to Outworld and are using the souls of conquered warriors to resurrect the Dragon King's undefeatable army. Should they succeed, they will have the means to conquer Outworld and eventually Earthrealm. They will be unstoppable.
Why does Quan Chi look like that? What did this guy do to this video? Whoever uploaded it, what did you do to this video?
I can no longer stand idly by and watch this evil consume the world. I have relinquished my status as Elder God to return to Earth and lead you all to battle against our old adversaries. We must act now. We must stop this deadly alliance.
And that's that.
And therefore fulfilling an ancient prophecy. Raiden's Earthrealm champions had failed to stop the deadly alliance from fully resurrecting the mummified army of the Dragon King. In the end, only Raiden himself stood between Earthrealm and total destruction. Defying the Elder God's wishes, he alone challenged Quan Chi and Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat, Earthrealm's last hope for freedom.
I watched this intro plenty of times too. You know, these intros really like pissed me off because like 2-on-1 and they were just beating everybody. It was kind of annoying.
Raiden fought well against the two sorcerers, and it seemed as though victory was at hand. But the combined might of Quan Chi and Shang Tsung proved to be overwhelming, even for a thunder god. Raiden was defeated. The Deadly Alliance had won. Their victory was short-lived.
This was a twist right here. This was a great twist.
As suspicion and lust for power overcame both Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, the former allies turned on each other. The Deadly Alliance was no more. Quan Chi defeated Shang Tsung and reveled in his conquest. But it is said that there is only one true ruler of Outworld.
This was random too.
And that ruler had returned.
I mean, obviously they were awakening his army, but I'm saying random as like I didn't expect to see it.
Former Emperor of Outworld, the Dragon King. The prophecy had been fulfilled. The Dragon King had indeed returned to Outworld to reclaim his army and impose his dominance. Death awaited all who stood in his way. And so it was that a new alliance
This moment was so hilarious.
Desperation. Sworn enemies joined forces to combat a greater threat. Raiden began to realize that even their combined might was not enough to defeat the Dragon King. There was only one chance left. Raiden's sacrifice was in vain, for the blast had little effect on the Dragon King. Now Onaga has what he needs to shape the realms as he sees fit. I was the fool who brought him this power. Only I can destroy this threat, born of deception.
What is this? Oh, it's just the outro. So that was deception. If you know MK lore, you know that Undead Army was given the command, obey he who holds Shinnok's amulet. Yet the moment Onaga walks in, they immediately recognize him as his original master. Mortal Kombat Armageddon. And this one, of course, the best one out of all.
There have been many powerful
trilogy.
warriors throughout the millennia. But ages of mortal combat have begun to tear the fabric of the realms. The critical point has finally been reached. It was foreseen that combatants would one day grow too powerful.
This was insane to
and
watch.
too numerous. If left unchecked, their intensifying combat would weaken and shatter the realms and bring about the apocalypse.
All your favorite characters fighting. Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Scorpion's costume in this was amazing. Shinnok and Raiden are fighting. Kung Lao and Baraka. This one I was just like, Jackson, Quan Chi. Jax was getting him to work, and then Shao Kahn just comes out of nowhere.
The Elder Gods demanded a safeguard be put in place to avoid total destruction. One that would make use of the combatants' insatiable bloodlust. Like moths to flame, they would be drawn to battle.
He really just did that. Dead. Baracho. That was a crazy move. I don't know if any of you guys remember that. Quan Chi was definitely putting in some work. And
at the apex of destruction, alliances will be broken.
this, I was not expecting the Dragon King to come out in this one either. He just came out and grabbed him and left. Like what?
And old hatreds will be revived.
And in the biggest part of this intro, the most unexpected part. It's only fitting that Liu Kang was the one holding him back.
It has come to this final battle. Armageddon has begun.
Conquest mode in Armageddon. We don't need to watch this, but I want to play that one more time. I've never actually finished it. As serious as this intro is, I can never stop laughing every time Striker decks Molina for no reason. Exactly. This was my Avengers Endgame as a kid. For real. I still get chills and nostalgia watching this. What is unbelievable is that Quan Chi managed to win a sword fight against Kenshi, of all people. He had 2 swords, too. I like how everyone's talking about the whole Striker. Legendary. Hey, man. Well, that was the trilogy, you know. Obviously, there's more intros, but Deadly Alliance, Deception, to Armageddon, those were iconic. For me, at least. Hope you guys enjoyed.